Welcome back to the deep dive. You know, in golf, everyone talks about those booming drives, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The incredible approach shots that set up eagle chances. And those are thrilling, no doubt.
For sure.
But what's the shortest shot in the game? The putt. And it's kind of funny. It's often the most nerve-wracking, the most revealing, and, well, frankly, where tournaments are won or lost.
That's the truth.
It seems so simple on the surface, just a gentle tap, you know?
Deceptively simple.
Exactly. But standing over a crucial putt, that's where the real mental game just unfolds.
Definitely.
So our deep dive today tackles this fascinating paradox. What really separates a good putter from a truly great one?
Ah, the big question.
Yeah. And I can tell you, it's not just like endless hours on the practice green or having this technically perfect swing. There's a really profound mental discipline right at the heart of it.
And that's exactly what modern putting psychology is digging into. It's a field that doesn't just rely on feel. It brilliantly blends scientific models of ball movement, precise biomechanical principles of your stroke, and these really carefully built mental routines.
So like actual science applied to putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real data-driven insights. We're talking about tools like Puttalyze, with high-speed cameras analyzing the stroke.
Ah, I've heard of that.
Or Quick Ball Roll, which tracks a ball's movement frame by frame. Even professional putter fitting. That's all part of this science now, all designed to optimize that moment on the green.
Okay, fascinating. So let's unpack this. Our mission today is to cut through the noise, give you a shortcut to understanding this amazing interplay of physics, technique, feel, and maybe most importantly, the psyche.
The mind game.
Right, helping you grasp mental mastery on the golf green.
Sounds good.
When you think about a regular golf swing, it's usually this big, athletic, powerful movement.
It's explosion. Yeah.
But putting, it's almost the complete opposite, isn't it?
Totally different beast.
It's this moment of like static stillness, intense concentration, deep inner control. There's no huge swing speed, no high launch, no raw power needed. It's purely about that subtle line, the perfect tempo, and just that solid conviction that the ball will drop.
And what's really cool here is how the science backs up that feeling, that need for precision. There's this equation, the Grover-Penner equation for rolling golf balls.
Okay, getting technical.
Just a bit. But it shows that any deviation, and I mean any, could be a tiny physical wobble or just a flicker of mental doubt.
Wow.
It translates into a measurable change in the ball's energy, things like its kinetic energy, friction loss.
So my thoughts can change the physics.
In a way, yes. Think about it.
Yeah.
Even a slight, almost imperceptible delay in your impulse may be triggered by a tiny bit of doubt. Am I sure about this line?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
That can push the putt offline by millimeters. And millimeters are enough to miss.
Right.
So the core idea is your mind isn't just in your head, it's physically, tangibly changing the physics of that putt. Doubt becomes a real force.
That's huge. Doubt literally changing the ball's path. So if our mental state is that critical, how do we actually harness it?
Well, the sources we looked at really boil down to three core elements. Think of them as the three pillars of mental putting: acceptance, process, and belief.
Acceptance, process, belief. Okay, let's start with pillar one. Acceptance. This sounds like letting go of outcome anxiety.
Exactly. It's such a common trap, isn't it?
Totally.
The more you fixate on, I have to make this or don't mess this up.
The tighter you get.
Precisely. You paradoxically pull your focus away from the one thing that actually matters.
Yeah.
Just clean, unburdened execution, hitting a good putt.
So why is acceptance so important? I mean, you still want to make the putt, right?
Of course. But think about this. Even under what seem like perfect conditions, let's say a ball rotating perfectly, maybe 3 revs per second, like the Puttalyze model suggests for optimal roll.
Okay.
A single blade of grass bent the wrong way or a tiny slope you just can't see can subtly change the outcome.
Ah, so things outside your control.
Exactly. You can do everything right in your process, your stroke, your read, and still external factors can step in. This reality forces you to accept that while you control your process, you simply can't control every single outcome. It's liberating in a way.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So how do you practice acceptance? Are there exercises?
Yeah, definitely. The sources suggest some really clever mental acceptance drills, like the Soul Train drill.
Soul Train.
Yeah, you focus only on the feeling of the putter's soul gliding along the ground. It stops you from wanting to steer or manipulate the putter head.
Okay, removes the hit impulse.
Right. Or the eyes closed drill. You literally close your eyes when you putt.
Whoa, okay.
It forces you to rely entirely on your feel for rhythm and balance, taking the result completely out of the equation during practice. Both drills shift your focus to the process, to the rhythm, not the result.
So you will learn to just release the ball.
That's the core insight, yeah. True control comes from letting go of controlling the outcome. It frees your body up.
Okay, pillar 1, acceptance. Got it. Let's move to pillar 2, process. You mentioned establishing a repeatable, structured routine.
Yes, and this is huge. If you watch the world's best putters, Tiger, Matt Fitzpatrick, you name them, they all rely heavily on their pre-putt routines.
It always looks the same, every time.
Exactly. It's not just superstition, though. It's their mental anchor. It's how they consistently get into the zone, shot after shot, pressure or no pressure.
So what makes a routine effective? It's not just walking around the hole, right?
Oh, no. It's much more deliberate. It's a carefully orchestrated mental and physical sequence.
Okay.
It starts with clear visualization, actually seeing the line, feeling the required tempo, and specifically imagining the ball falling right into the center of the cup. Not just rolling towards it, but dropping in.
Feeling the success beforehand.
Then you integrate feel-based practice swings. These need a clear tempo rhythm structure, like Jeff Mangum talks about the ding-dong method.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a pendulum sound cue in your head. Ding for the backswing, dong for the through stroke. It ensures consistent timing.
Simple but effective.
Very. Breathing techniques are also key. Helps mobilize the shoulders, calms the nerves, and maybe the most critical part, making a conscious, firm decision about the putt, the line, the speed before you step up to the ball.
And crucially.
No second guessing once you're over it. No corrections. Commit and go.
And you mentioned tools like Puttalyze earlier. How do they fit into developing this process?
Well, something like the Puttalyze app can really help here. It visually shows you how the ball will behave under different starting conditions, different speeds, different face angles.
Ah, so it connects the mental picture to the physical reality.
Exactly. It bridges that gap between your mental understanding, your visualization, and the actual physics of the putt you're facing. Makes the process more logical, less guesswork.
Okay, that leads us nicely into pillar 3. Belief. Trusting your movement.
Yes, because that little voice, I hope this goes in, or maybe it breaks a bit more. That seed of doubt, that's the death of almost every putt. It's mental interference, plain and simple.
But how do you just get belief? You can't just wish for it.
Absolutely not. Trust isn't just a feeling, it's earned. It's the direct result of targeted, smart preparation.
How so?
Well, first off, having the right equipment is surprisingly important. An individually fitted putter.
Ah, putter fitting.
Yes. It significantly reduces technical uncertainties. If you know the putter suits your stroke, you can trust the tool itself more.
Takes one variable out.
Exactly. Second, specific training routines. Drills, like the core putt drill, which emphasizes keeping the putter face square through impact. This builds consistency in your face angle and minimizes unwanted shaft angle changes.
Okay, building reliable mechanics.
Precisely. And for elite putting, the benchmarks are incredibly fine. We're talking less than 15 degrees per second of face rotation during the stroke.
Wow, that's tiny.
It's almost nothing. And less than 1 degree of face angle deviation at impact.
So precision tools are needed to measure this.
Definitely. Tools like Quintic Ball Roll can vividly show you how even tiny deviations in, say, launch angle, whether the putter head is moving slightly up or down at impact or your impact ratio, how solidly you hit the ball,
Yeah.
how those tiny things profoundly affect the ball's roll. Seeing that data, understanding it, that's what builds genuine data-driven trust in your stroke. It's not guesswork anymore.
Okay, so acceptance, process, belief. If we tie all these together, how does it actually play out when you're standing over the ball?
Well, the sources describe this beautiful 4-step sequence. They call it the inner dramaturgy of a perfect putt. It orchestrates mind and body.
Inner dramaturgy sounds intense. What's step 1?
Step 1, perceive with curiosity. This isn't just a quick glance. It's actively observing the texture, the slope, the grain, using your feet, your eyes, your intuition.
Soaking it all in.
Yeah, and the key idea here is that genuine curiosity actually reduces fear. You're gathering info, not judging.
Okay, perceive with curiosity.
No. Step 2, decide with authority. You've gathered the info, now you find your line, find your tempo, and then make a firm, definite decision. No wavering.
Commit.
Yes. Decisiveness at this stage builds trust in your plan.
Got it. Step 3.
Step 3, visualize with intensity. This isn't just a passing thought. You vividly see the ball rolling, see it taking the break, see it dropping into the hole. Feel it too.
Emotionally and visually.
Exactly. This intense mental prep synchronizes your body and mind for what's about to happen.
Okay, perceive, decide, visualize. What's the final step?
Step 4. Execute without interference. This is the letting go part. You just perform the stroke you've prepared for.
Yeah.
No last-second corrections, no trying to steer it, no directional pushing.
Just let it happen.
Precisely. The powerful idea here is that flow replaces conscious control. You've done the work, now trust it.
Wow. Perceive, decide, visualize, execute. That's a great framework. But let's be real, putts don't always go in.
Huh. No kidding, even
Wait,
for the best.
So what about processing misses? How do elite players handle that inevitable disappointment?
That's a crucial differentiator. They understand that a missed putt isn't necessarily a technical catastrophe. It's often more of a test of your emotional reaction.
Ah, how you respond is key.
Exactly. Do you let it derail your confidence for the next hole, or do you process it constructively?
Right. That makes me think of that concept, short memory, fast reset.
Precisely that. The best players, they don't dwell on errors as, like, judgments of their skill or self-worth.
They don't beat themselves up.
No. Instead, they treat those misses almost like valuable data points. Okay, what happened there? Did I misread it? Was the pace off? Learn from it, then boom, reset focus immediately for the next shot. Move on quickly.
That's a skill in itself.
Absolutely. Emotional resilience. So
Yeah.
maybe we can quickly touch on some common pitfalls and solutions from the sources.
Yeah, good idea. Like the dreaded yips.
Yes, the short put yips, often caused by past mental trauma, bad experiences stacking up.
So how do you fix that?
It often involves specific drills focused on rebuilding trust. Maybe taking the hole out of the equation for a bit, like the logo line drill. You just focus on rolling the ball's logo perfectly, end over end, ignoring where it finishes, rebuilding confidence in the stroke itself.
Okay. What about overthinking the read? Taking forever.
Yeah, that's usually a sign of decision weakness, lack of trust. The fix.
Ugh.
Often something like implementing a strict 20-second rule for your read and decision.
Force the commitment.
Right, and sticking religiously to your structured routine helps too. What about getting nervy with the tempo? Stroke gets quick and jabby.
Oh, yeah, classic pressure symptom.
Linked directly to muscle tension. Breathing exercises are huge here. And consciously using a consistent rhythm trigger, like that ding-dong method, can anchor your tempo.
Okay. And lastly, getting distracted by stuff happening around you.
That usually indicates you're not centered enough. The counter is to consciously bring your focus inward. Maybe focus intently on the sound the putter makes hitting the ball, or on your own breathing rhythm as you stroke. Anything to block out the external noise.
Great practical tips there. So wrapping this all up, what's the big takeaway for you, the golfer listening?
I think it's that mental mastery in putting isn't just some vague philosophy. It's actually a measurable, learnable system.
A system anyone can develop.
Yeah. And this system, as we've kind of laid out, is built on these crucial layers. First, understanding the physical principles, energy, roll, rotation.
The science bit.
Right. Second, getting those biomechanical insights, launch angle, face twist, impact point, knowing your stroke.
The technical bit.
And third, building that psychological resilience, the routines, the trust, the quick reset techniques.
The mind game bit.
Exactly. Physics, technique, psychology, all working together.
Okay, here's a final thought for you to chew on as you work on your own putting game. Even if you get the mindset perfect, nail the routine, build unwavering belief, all that hard work can be seriously undermined if your equipment isn't right for you.
The putter itself.
Yeah. The sources mention things like the paradox putter, described as being swing-balanced, self-centering, individually adaptable as just one example.
A tool designed to complement the mental approach.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It illustrates how the right tools are really the ideal partner for a psychologically strong putting mindset. So as you work on your mental game on the greens, maybe take a second look at your putter. Ask yourself, is this piece of equipment truly supporting my efforts?
Or could it be, maybe without you even realizing it, actually working against you?
Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.